Hello everybody and welcome back to Kinlaig. So we have mowed our hay field, or our grass field for hay, and we're now ready to go and buy a tedder and a rake. Because we keep renting them and it's going to seem silly just to keep renting. We can buy through hire purchase, so it's going to be only a nominal fee today. And I don't think the tedder especially is going to be that expensive. I suppose if we go for a big windrower, that would be quite pricey. But I'm going to try my best not to spend an absolute fortune today. So let's get down to the store first of all. Drive through our lovely woodland. Right then, so let's have a look here. What do we have? We have got tedders. 17 metres versus 8.9 metres. Quite a difference in price, quite a difference in size though as well. I think, yeah. How much would that be on 10% for 2 years? That's not too bad. That really is not too bad. And also, it's only £4,400 to begin with. So you can see we're always on option 1. I tend to keep it on option 1. So 45,671. And if we bought it outright, 44. But I'm guessing the deposit is on top of that. I think. Anyway, we've got that. And now for the windrower. So how wide is the one I always use? That is 8.4 metres. This is 9.7. Look at the price difference for nearly no width difference. Wow. This is 9.1 metres. That's... yeah. 8.4, 9.7, but 19.5 and 60,000. I'm sure it's a very good machine though. And then this one's 89,000 and this one's 14,000. I suppose actually when you look at it that way, it makes this one look like the expensive one. Oh no, I don't know which one to go for. Right, well, I'm going to have to go and check out ModHub, I think, because I think ModHub is going to offer a bit more selection. Nice, okay, so I've been having a good browse, and I found, I might have used it before actually in another series, but this. It just seemed to be the best value for money. It doesn't require much power, 8.2 metres, you can go 10 miles per hour with it, which is actually, I think, a little bit faster than most of these. Yeah, no, 9. It's only £19,000 as well. So it literally is a rake. I don't think it's really a windrower, it is a rake, but that's all we need. Let's mix things up a bit though, let's have a different colour. Can we have a different colour for the... yeah. Oh wow. I don't want that combination though. I think actually they would kind of look good in... yeah. Yeah, quite like that. As for the wheels, it looks like a John Deere now. Let's have a look here. Oh no. Bad combination. Maybe silver was a good idea. Yeah, that's fine. Could even buy this outright. Should we buy outright? Can't really see the point in getting something so low cost on hire purchase. So, somehow I've made the windrower the cheaper machine. I thought the windrower was going to be the more expensive one. But, yeah, I did go quite big with the tedder. So, let's get up to our field. It's at the castle. We'll bring the tedder home. And then we'll pick up the rake and we'll get it rowed up. Let's get those beacons on. I was just wondering, we're only going to be using this machinery up here, so it'd be good if we could keep it up here. I was wondering whose this barn is. We're going to have to investigate, because that would be really handy to store a little bit of machinery in. Farmland. Ah, it belongs to 64. Great. I wish I could just buy their barn. Well, I suppose we could roleplay this a bit, and we could just, you know, pretend that we've only bought the barn. I wonder what this would be worth. What do you think this should be worth? I would say about £20,000. Okay, that's probably really cheap, because then you could just put a planning application in to turn it into a house, and that would push the price up dramatically. Like, I don't know, 1,000, probably over 1,000%, 2,000%. But yes, no. Let's be a bit more realistic. Well, we need to have a viewing first. We need to see if it's actually suitable for storing a tedder and a windrow in. So let's do that. Right, we have the keys and permission to enter. So, yes, it's not quite as big as I thought it was. So, it does come with a workshop. But would we be better off just putting a shed up on our land here? Well, it's obviously not big enough for the windrow. I probably could get just the tedder in. It would be so nice to buy it. Yeah, it makes so much sense to buy it. Let's do a fit check. Let's see if we can get this tedder into there without wasting too much time, because we do have harvesting to do today. We're going to be harvesting this field here. Doesn't it look beautiful? Golden. Let's see. I think £30,000, by the way, is what I would offer if we were going to buy it. I suppose even just keeping one machine here would be worth it. Let's put it as far back as it will go. That's there. Yeah, we won't even be able to shut the door. We could just keep the doors open, I suppose. Is it worth £30,000? I would say not really, to us. Not really. But it will save quite a bit of time going forward. So let's just buy it. Yeah, we probably shouldn't get it, but let's just buy it. So there we go. 30,000 with an agreement not to turn it into a house and sell it for $1 million. Although I don't think it'd be worth $1 million. Right, let's get back down to the farm, back down to the store to get our rake. And I suppose the rake could just stay outside somewhere. It'd be good to keep it up here instead of taking it back to the main yard every time. Not bad. Yeah, good purchase I would say. Because we're not using the one which we always use, and it was not expensive, well not too expensive. So, this can go in front of this building. Not ideal, I know. We could put a shed up at some stage, but yeah, for the time being, this should be fine. And yeah, we're gonna bail that later, because we're gonna have to bring the baler up here anyway for this field. There is going to be some rain at 5 o'clock, so if we can get harvest done and the baling done by then, that'd be great. It's quite some time away because we're playing in real time. So there we go. Let's get back down to the farm. Oh, look. Yeah, this is our first time using the Case Combine Harvester. So we've got a nice, big, chunky wheels. Absolutely love these wheels. They look so good. And we can tow the header with it to save time. Let's put the beacons on, of course, and we'll make our way up there. So I think actually this field which we've just bought in the previous episode, which we're about to harvest, would I be correct in saying it's the only field this year which is going to generate straw? I think I'd be correct in saying that, because we've got canola in front, we've got peas, and that's where I'm wrong, because this is an oat field. Okay, so yeah, it's not the only field. And I guess actually we could get canola straw as well if we wanted to. Don't know if I do want to or not. We're not really trying to make the money from straw, so I probably don't want to do that. We're really making our money from fish, and we really do need to buy another aqua farm sooner rather than later. Because believe it or not, although it doesn't feel like it, we're breeding a lot of fish up there, and they're being distributed to the aqua farm automatically. Here we are, and it looks like our entrance is actually here. So we do have a double gate, but yeah, despite that, it's not going to be wide enough to fit through with the header attached, so we're going to have to drive into the crop. I don't think I have crop destruction on those, so this won't be a major problem. I'll rephrase that. This won't be a problem at all. Right. Although, I won't intentionally drive even further into the crop. Yes, it's a nice size field, really. This really is our very recent purchase. Pretty sure it was the previous episode. So, it is our first time in here as well. I never even walked into the field, I don't think. But let's hope the previous owner has looked after it. Let's hope it's all nicely fertilised. We do have steering assist, of course, so I should really utilise that. And I'm going to start on this corner. And we're away. So let's put that onto swath drop. Turn those beacons off now. And this is good. This is really starting to feel like home. I'm trying to move. Well, I'm not really move the farm. We're definitely not moving the farm, but yeah, just trying to expand up here like a second farm. If we could have some more buildings here, it would be great. But I'm wondering, that field over there, in front of those trees, I would love to buy it and just fill the entire field with sheep or goats. I would really love to do that. I think it would be really good fun. And then we can just bring our hay straight across to them and they can graze. So that would work out really well. And I guess we could build a shed in this field down the bottom there somewhere for storing the bales and storing other machinery. But yeah, lots of things that I want to do. And yeah, I love the positioning of that house. It looks really good. Although from here it looks a bit derelict. We'll have to check it out when we get up there. And the other thing which is going to look amazing is the castle. When the castle is built over there, it's going to look so good. So yeah, we do need, as well, at some stage, a lorry. If we can have a lorry with a big trailer, big bulk tipper, then we're going to be able to move grain much faster. But I suppose for today, we are just going to have to get a tractor and trailer. Like, we've only made it, like, well, just beyond halfway Probably not quite 2/3, and we're almost full already. So this is probably a good opportunity to put that auger out so we can unload. But let's just go and stare at this person's house. I'm sure they'll love it. I think it's lived in, because their watering can is outside, and you wouldn't abandon a good watering can. Oh yeah, they've got flowers, look. They must think I'm a real weirdo jumping around their house. There's my bath, it strikes again. Okay, so let's go and get a trailer. Can't tell now if this is my bigger trailer or my smaller trailer. I thought it was my larger of the two. Hang on, where did I put the other one? I've lost my other trailer. Ah, there it is. No, this must be the smaller of the two. I wish we could take both, but it's got the wrong hitch to take another trailer like this. It can only take the the pin type. Yeah, this is my bigger trailer. Right, okay, well, I'll have to make do with this. At least it's blue, so it fits in well with this tractor. It's a match, although a slightly different shade blue. Might even buy a lorry today, because we can get it through hire purchase, of course, and I have actually just enabled the Mercedes pack, so it'd be good to get a Mercedes. But not that really ugly Mercedes that you can buy. That is my personal opinion. You may love it, so that's fair enough, but I just really do not like... where is it? I think you have to go on to the different configuration. Yeah, that... Ugh. Blimey, that's ugly. Sorry, that's just my opinion. That looks amazing though. Absolutely love that. Looks so good. So yeah, which one would suit us, I wonder? We don't need one which is massive. Actually, maybe it would be better to have one which is more capable off-road than on-road. Such as... would it be this one? If we could put... let's just see here. Yeah, I don't know if... it looks like one which is more capable off-road, but yeah, how do we change those wheels? Maybe it's not that one. Anyway, it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, it's that one, isn't it? Yeah. I knew there was one. This one here. But I'll have a good think about it, and I will choose one. So yeah, that's filled us up 30%. Let's crack on with the harvest. Will we get it all done in one go? I would say so. I would say it will all fit in both the trailer and the combine together. So there's me thinking, wow, this is doing well, and then I realised, wow, it's doing well, and I've put an oversized header on it, because yeah, a few episodes back, when I was choosing this combine, I thought, I wonder if it can go for that really big header. And it can, and it's doing it, just outstanding performance with it, and I just thought, it's doing well. I didn't even think, oh, it's doing badly. So it just goes to show how we can save money there by not going for the super big combine, but we can still go for a really decent sized header. Don't know if it would work the same in real life, but certainly in the game, we're fine. So this will probably fill the trailer, but then we got that left, which will almost certainly fit into the combine. Just depends if we can empty the tank fully now. Let's just see. Looks like we'll be able to. It's only 80% full. Okay, 90% full. Yep. It's going to fit nicely. Brilliant. 98%. So if we need to, we can squeeze a bit more in, but I think it will all fit in the combine's tank anyway, all this. So let's finish off. You just had to miss that bit, didn't you? We'll get it. We'll come back for it. And then, yeah, we'll have to get the baler. The deer are being adventurous. They have made their way into the field, looking for interesting things in the stubble. Right, so I'm not going to rush to take the combine down again, but obviously we do need to have it back down at the other farm, or at the main farm. I don't even know why I'm calling this a farm. It's not really a farm, it's just 2 fields. But, well, it's 2 fields with a barn now. It's a start. We're going to grow. Definitely going to grow. There's also a viewpoint over there, which I've never really been to. Main reason why is because I always go to the castle, which is also a very good viewpoint. Alright, so that's at 40%. We'll be fine then. No problem. It also means we don't have to come back with the trailer, because we can just take the rest of it down to the farm with the combine. We can just keep it in the combine. Don't miss a bit. Oh, I knew it's going to do that. Okay, well, the field is pretty much finished already. I feel like we've only just started. I'm going to take the trailer, we'll tip it into the side, well, the dryer actually. It's going to go into the dryer, then into the barn, and we're going to come back up here with the baler. Don't think we're going to get both fields baled today, but the hay is my priority. We're going to get the hay done. We're still going to get the straw done before the rain comes. It's just it won't be in this episode. Well, I would say, considering they're the biggest bales and this field was not 100% fertilised, we're doing pretty well. Yeah, only had the one application, but that will never happen again because, well, actually it's a grass field, so it should always have one application automatically. But yeah, I've got the double application mod, so all of our fields will always get a double application. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this will already be showing an application, even though we've literally just cut it. Let's see here, fertilizer. Yeah, there you go. So it does save quite a bit of money on fertilizer when we do grass. But can we get another bale? I think it's doubtful, but it'll just carry over to the next field. although the next field is straw, so that's not ideal. Still, we've done quite well. Actually, there is a mob which will actually empty a partially filled baler, which could be worth getting. But that will be next time, because we're going to leave it here. Next time we'll get that field baled up, we'll clear both the fields as well, and then we'll have to check up on the cows, and then we can move forwards into July. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.